Hello, lovely people.
Hey, people.
Well, serious, so I don't know if that statement is entirely true, but
What lovely people.
yeah.
Um,
Welcome to the
right.
stream. We are back after quite a long break of 2 weeks. Actually, 3 weeks without a stream. We had to sort some background stuff and then we couldn't all make it. And yeah, sometimes you gotta take a break.
Yeah. I'm going to rename template to mob conversion.
Yeah, just switch it out everywhere. I just put that template on.
Okay, I'm opening files now.
Yep, I can see them.
Oh, we don't need to change those. It's these ones we want to change. Oh, you've already changed those. Okay.
I've changed a couple of them, but not all of them. Going through the rest right now.
Init, tick, and update. Don't need changing.
There we go. I think we got them all.
Okay, good. Okay, so today, let's go into the world. By the way, if you're new watching the video, you can join us on the server at stream.gm4.co, where you can sort of watch in a more 3D kind of way. Choose your own camera angle. And today,
It's like you're filming a movie, but you aren't.
yeah, exactly. Which is basically life, isn't it? If you think
Yep.
about it. Filming a movie, but not. So today we're going to be working on mob conversion, which is a module that we were trying to work out what to do with. It's a fairly old one from Gamemode 4, made by Torbray, and it always felt like it was missing something, I guess. So we were talking about how to fix it, and then came up with the whole mushroom thing, which then became its own module because it's so big.
Yeah, so in a nutshell, we figured it was missing something, so we decided to split it into two modules to get rid of a feature of mob conversions, and now we're adding a new one, which has to do with witches.
Yes. Yeah, the idea we thought would be nice if we could basically make it so that you can cure witches, because lightning striking a villager will turn it into a witch. So we figured it'd be nice if you could cure it back to a villager, but then the villager will have a special trade table so that it can offer potions that witches drop.
Yep.
Which I believe is what we're going to do today. So we're going to be updating the basic module, which is converting cows and pigs to, cows and zombie pigmen to mushrooms and pigs, respectively. And then we'll also add the witch thing. So fairly simple, but it's good to get it out the way and get it done. We have quite a lot of modules updated at this point, actually. It's just this
Sparks.
site.
Can you go to Gamemode 4 tags functions pulse check?
Gamemode 4 tags functions pulse check. I can.
Bam.
Mob conversions.
Hey,
oh, this is mob conversions with an S.
I think so.
Is it
Let me
like that on
check
the
the
website?
website. I think it is.
I mean, it's there are more than one conversions, but
Oh, it's conversion on the website.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what I thought.
well, who wants to do the fun task of fixing that?
I will do it.
Okay.
I messed it up, so I will fix it.
Good. I think I decided that things shouldn't. No, I can't remember. I can't remember. I think most things are plural, but mob conversion. I feel like conversion can sort of imply plural. I don't know. Because mob itself is, I don't know. Whatever. We're gonna stick with the conversion if that's all right.
Yep.
Otherwise, I have to update like the whole database because everything works off the module name.
You will also have to open Gamemode 4 tags achievements or something. Gamemode 4 achievements, I think it is.
Yeah, I need to rename this one.
renaming kind of does bad things to your item.
Renaming files, that is.
Well, I just
Yeah.
renamed a file. Is that what was causing the load problems?
Yes.
No, sometimes if you like can't
I seem fine at the moment. I can still open things.
sometimes if you rename a function, or like a file, some other files like become unopenable. Luce mentioned earlier that it was probably caused by like Adam thinking you still had it downloaded in your temp and open, even though you don't because you renamed it.
It seems to have worked this time anyway.
Alright, let's get started then, whilst I'm fixing everything.
Alright, so mob conversion. Let's get started. So our main function. Let's go back over what we do with this and quickly check the chat. People are here. Hey Sib, welcome. Hey Javi. Actually, I think that's Javier. My uncle.
Xavier.
My uncle is Javi, but I think that's the Swiss pronunciation. Anyway, so with mob conversion, I believe... Actually, I'm going to look it up because I'm not sure anymore.
No, sparks. I need
slowness
the function,
potion and something.
I need the function gm4 tags functions init check.
Yes, there you go.
Thank you.
Okay, so we are throwing items at the feet of mobs to cure them. So I suppose the first thing we need to do is look for items on the ground of the right type.
Yep. I will upload
That's
the
probably
wiki
smart.
files.
Yeah, there are items on the ground a lot in Minecraft, which is annoying.
But
We can use MBT
I guess-
selectors. No.
Does this need to be automatable, or can we check around players for items? I don't really see people wanting to automate this because...
Then people want to.
Yeah. I suppose we should... I think we just checked on items before. It's probably not too bad. I mean,
Yeah.
it's generally not a good idea to have too many items in your world anyway.
yeah, plus like one check for a
But
particular
how
type of
about
item
we-
will be alright.
How about we execute off of the zombie pigman instead of the item?
Or off the
But
cows.
so is there going to be more zombie pigmen and pigs, or more?
Depends on the dimension, right?
I
and what the
guess.
player is doing.
In Nether, there are a ton of zombie pigmen.
You have a good point. Maybe we should execute off the cows and the zombie pigmen and the witches.
But we won't have cows anymore, will we?
Sorry.
I thought. Why
I
would
thought Shrewmite took that over.
Oh, we're removing the cows.
Yeah, and we're adding villagers.
No, because Shroomites is like a spreadable thing, but this lets you turn
can't control it?
cows into mushrooms, which would kickstart that reaction. But
Aha!
but you can't. Otherwise, you'd have to go.
Activation.
Otherwise, you'd have to go to a mushroom biome to get it.
I'm fine with whatever.
I think this should still be included because you can't make cows into mushrooms without an initial mushroom without this module.
Yeah,
Yeah, alright.
and that's
Check.
like a catch-22.
Yeah. So would it be more efficient because we give them a potion effect, right? With the splash potion, can we only execute off entities with a potion effect?
It'd still have to get every entity in
Yeah.
a selector, I think. Like, 'cause first it'd have to branch to all.
But we can at least.
Yeah. What were the items that we used again?
It's a
Mushrooms?
a red mushroom for. It's a red and a brown mushroom, I
It's
think.
both types of mushrooms and splash potion of slowness on the
both?
cow. Huh. I think it might be more efficient to do the check on the cow, because there are a lot of items in the world, but there aren't that many cows.
Yeah, I think we should run off the entity instead of the item. Okay, I haven't really been in something
Java.
to turn spiders to cave spiders and vice versa.
Is that a thing people want to do? Ever?
There's not... Cave spiders don't really have an advantage over spiders, except that they generally have more spawners. Like, you're more likely to find cave spider spawners near each other, I think. But I think they drop exactly the same thing as regular spiders, they're just more of a pain. I don't think you can get spider spawners, but they drop the same stuff anyway.
I don't see a point in it, because they are hostile mobs anyway, so they will despawn. I don't know why you would go through the trouble of changing them.
I mean...
That is true, Mizot. Mizot says items might be more efficient because there are cow farms, villager spawners, and zombie pigment farms.
That is true, although with villager spawners we're talking about witches, not villagers. But yes.
I mean, there's witch farms, but...
That's witch farms, yeah.
Okay. Shall we go off the item then?
Yep, sure. Sounds good to me.
There's probably going to be less of those. And they disappear in 5 minutes anyway. Unlike witches who just terrorize villages for 20 years.
I think after 2 weeks off my...
Javier says... Javier says
Just
execute
107.
add the potion. However, that would make it feel weird, because then we would have to kill the potion before it hits, I feel like.
Yeah, we'd have to use a 20 Hz clock.
We're making mob conversion.
Execute as at a type item NBT equals. Am I doing this right? It's been 2 weeks.
You are.
And then is it item? Oh, thanks. that's item recursion there. That's itemception. All right. Well, you do that then.
Oh, beautiful.
Oh, can we at any brown mushroom in radius? That probably makes sense.
Why are we adding at the brown mushroom?
Well,
why are we...
you need a red mushroom and a brown mushroom and a cow with slowness, right?
You need both?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, that's smart. So we don't need to select the entity of the brown mushroom. We just add it.
Yeah, right?
Or...
I don't know if this will work or not.
It will.
MBT
we also do that.
equals item.
Yeah, but then we need an add anyways special.
We're already at the red mushroom.
Are we? There's no add in here.
Where did this F entity arrive from?
Wouldn't that be...
It's like a double execute, basically.
Okay. Okay,
What's going on with the coloring now?
I'm just confused.
Yeah, the coloring, it kind of gets confused when you do multiple of these. I ran into this today when I worked on stuff.
Okay, so if the Minecraft... We execute as the red mushroom at the brown mushroom within 2 blocks. And then at again for the cow? Question mark? Is this a sensible way of doing this?
If you wanted to do... We don't need the one at then. I don't think you need the last cow there, do you? Oh, you do.
Is it sort or is it order?
sort.
Sort equals, and then nearest? Closest. Nearest. Nearest?
Nearest, yeah. But I don't.
Nearest.
I'm not sure whether you need
Nearest,
that
furthest,
sort.
and arbitrary.
We only want to be able to convert one cow, right?
Yeah, but you can do it without the sort, and then the game doesn't have to sort it.
So just
That's
limit equals
especially
1.
useful. Yeah, that's especially useful for
Okay.
small radii, because like in a 2-block radii, you won't notice.
Then we need to tell... Let's just go without the potion effect first, just to check this is working. And then the cow, I guess... Should we tag it?
You don't need to, I think.
Well, we need to both kill it or teleport it under the bedrock and summon a mushroom, so we need to do 2 things. So we either need to do the whole validation twice or tag it.
We can kill it with
feel like
special
tagging is
way
more
of killing it.
efficient.
Yeah, tagging might be more efficient.
Okay. So in that case, do we need to do @ or should we just do tag? Run tag.
We could just make another function here.
For one command, though, because it's just summoning
2 commands. You need
killing
to summon the
itself.
cow and kill it.
But we only want to run it if, in that case, instead of run, we want to do another as, because we want to check the potion effect before we run the function. I suppose we will probably want like a... Did we have a conversion timer before? I think we did. It wasn't instant, so we probably need like a scoreboard timer.
I think it was instant. Let me check that.
Maybe it wasn't. I'm getting confused because I redid mob conversion for Bedrock and it had some changes. Because you can actually like right click things with certain items, which is awesome. But we probably want like a particle effect and stuff as well. So it is going to be multiple commands. So let's do as add type of card distance 1.5, limit equals 1.
Nope, there's no timer in mob conversions.
Run function. Do we want a timer?
I think it's fine without.
Yeah, no one's complained. I don't think many people use this
No one
module.
uses it either, but that's
No.
fine.
Maybe with the witch thing it'll be more useful. Run function. Mob conversion.
Convert cow.
Convert
Or
cow.
convert mushroom.
Cow.
Looks good to me. What's
Okay.
chat saying?
I shall make the function.
Which package are we using for the highlight? For the syntax highlighting,
It's
credit goes
Mizodes.
to Mizodes. He made that.
Yep.
And it looks great, apart from a couple of things, like this blue shouldn't be there, or another thing that's slightly annoying, but it's fine, is when you have a scoreboard, or you have some auto-completion, let's say gm4_test
That's
score,
just Adam, though.
I think that's just that.
and then when you auto-complete it, it just double-completes it.
Convert cow. At s equals cows with slowness. Needing. And I guess we should just put a say command in here to check that it's working. Say blame.
No, that's perfect. Nope, it's perfect.
Alright, it's perfect.
Ugh, come on, guys. So, did anyone save main? I will. I saved main. Shall we try it?
Are there any errors? Nope, no errors. You can try it.
Okay. Specimen number 1. Where are the mushrooms? There's a mushroom and there's a mushroom. So, red mushroom, brown mushroom, walks away. It's not looking good, guys. Do we have any compile errors?
Maybe she doesn't. No, we don't. Maybe she doesn't like mushrooms.
Execute as
the item.
red mushrooms.
Is that the
If
right ID? Red
there's
mushroom.
an brown mushroom, then 2 blocks. As the cow. Run, convert cow.
Did you misspell something? Mob conversion.
Someone has a restriction like tag equal for.
Oh, I think the folder is still called mob conversions.
No, it's not. At least not from my end, it's not.
The function folder, the data pack is called mob conversions with an S.
The whole thing, but that shouldn't matter right now.
The
We can fix that later.
subfolder is mob conversion. I just refreshed my FTP.
Data mob conversion functions. Convert
I
cow.
put in a temporary thingamabopper.
Yep, see that. Reloading.
Special.
Hi.
You're in the way. Thank you.
Oh, sorry. Main is just not running.
Oh, okay. I guess we have some kind of other issue then. Why have we got if entity instead of as?
Because we don't need to do as there. I don't think.
Okay.
Right? Because then we don't have to change the executor, we just have to see if there's a thing.
Yep. Something's wrong.
Okay, the first section validates just the red mushroom, but if entity is in the second validator is not running.
Oh, did you get main to run?
No, I'm running it like from chat in game.
Oh, okay.
Is the module in our module clock thing? For what? Just satisfy sidebar. That's a lot of modules.
Nope. It's just module ID.
There's something wrong with our mushroom code because when I run this, nothing happens. Like just the brown mushroom bit. Oh, you know what? It's probably because it's testing its distance off me and I'm not within 2 blocks of it.
Oh, that's why.
You got it special?
Okay. That's it, yeah.
What happened?
Because it's running the distance off. It's not running the distance off the mushroom. It's running the distance off of 0, 0, or world spawn. Because we don't have any ats in here.
We also need to add the module because it's just module ID right now.
Yeah, that's
We probably need to run init again. Right, special?
if you fix the stuff, yeah. Although, just reloading should install it, because it doesn't say it's installed. This might fix it. By changing that first as to an at.
It didn't install it.
You might have to...
Oh, yeah, there it goes. That mushroom combination and cow is valid.
Blarg? How come it only happened once?
He ran it manually.
I typed it in chat. Yeah,
Oh,
but
okay.
if you change the first as to an at, it's at the position of the red mushroom.
Right.
If from that position there's a brown mushroom,
That was the
and then
issue, the
executing on.
radius.
Yeah.
Execute at red mushroom as cow. Yeah, okay. But the function is the data pack itself is not installing.
No, it doesn't.
It's not in the modules list on the scoreboard. Unless it's just below the fold.
Yeah, like I just said, it was in there as module_ID, so
Oh, okay.
to replace that thing somewhere.
Rob, what do you mean streaming Stardew Valley? I'm pretty sure I changed the title. Oh, I see. I changed the game. The game still says Stardew Valley. Well, I noticed that YouTube.
This is Stardew Valley. It's just really modded.
Yes, I noticed that YouTube has gone around and changed a ton of my old Minecraft videos, like lectures and lab coats and stuff, to say that it's Windows 10 edition. Like it's just set the game to Minecraft Windows 10. How dare they?
You don't want to go back and change it all.
And then I went and changed it all by saying something
Special got
stupid.
idea why it's not installing?
Not really, to be honest. I made an update to it. Init check had mob conversion plural.
Do you think upcheck needs
That
to
might
have
be
it
it.
reset?
That might be. Reloading it. Yep, installed.
Aha! Bada bing, bada boom.
So now main is running, but did we not save the change to main?
Now we did.
Well, why is it installing
Now,
mob conversion?
why did it install again?
Oh, there we go. Why did it install again?
Arg.
Reload
I
again?
don't know.
And install again.
Hmm.
And again.
I'm guessing.
And again.
Are we not setting? We're setting
We
upcheck
are.
to 1.
Check init check.
I bet there's the mob conversions somewhere.
Mob conversion is in the sidebar.
That's what this says.
Are we desynced?
I don't think so. Because it has a score. Accidental game gain. Oh, it worked that time. Blame blue. Yeah. Okay, we're good. Hashtag blame blue.
Yep, works now.
Okay. And we're getting messages from the mushrooms, so that's good. The mushrooms, they
Blarm.
That's one
speak
of
to me.
That's one of those sentences that you don't want to rip out of context. We're getting messages from the mushrooms.
Okay, so in convert cow we want a particle effect, a sound effect, maybe the cure sound effect, and then
Yep.
we kill the cow, making sure it doesn't drop any loot, which I think you have the
that-
code for special.
I
That's
do
another
in fact
mushroom.
have the codes for that.
Because that's how we cure cows.
I'm gonna do the most
We
difficult
first play a
command.
particle, then we kill
I'll look
them,
for the play
and they
sound.
are cured.
Did I do good?
Quiet, Sparks. Quiet.
Sorry?
Do you want to give it slowness?
I think the effect gets cleared from villagers when they're cured from zombies.
Are they? Okay. Blarg is Spanish for moo, Redstone potato.
That's
Yes,
that's the
I
noise the
agree.
cows make over there.
Blarg is just moo. There's a reason they don't have many cow farms. Not because the climate or anything, just because no one can stand the sound.
Yep.
Oh, Miso just sent a thing.
What's that?
He's saying, well, a guy on Discord is saying that the order in which you put in selectors doesn't matter.
Yes, it does. Slightly.
Okay.
They're processed in the order you put them in.
That's cool.
It's handy.
So typically you'll want to do, if I remember an article I saw somewhere, you do type first because that knocks out the most things. And then
I was
yeah,
wondering
so,
that
so yeah,
today.
you put like NBT is the last thing you always check. Type is the first thing. There's some things that the order doesn't matter. But yeah,
I was
I'll
wondering
link you
that
guys
today,
to an
especially
article I
because
saw later.
there's a huge difference between doing limit equals 1 and then MBT, or first MBT and then limit equals 1. If the order matters. If the order matters, then that means if you do limit first and then the MBT, it will look for any entity and then check whether the MBT is correct, and then it might fail and find none. And if you do the MBT first and then the limit, it will look for those with the MBT and then.
Well, limit is one of the ones that the it doesn't matter. So if you look at there's a whatever he sent, the ones that the order does matter for are name, game mode, team, type, tag, NBT, score, and advancement. So those are done in whatever order you put them in. And then after all those, level, rotation, and the rotations, and then stuff that you can't really change the order of is distance, coordinates, sort, and limit. So no matter where you put limit in the selector, it'll always find one, but it'll search multiple.
Oh, that's
unless you're
interesting.
unless you have a second selector somewhere. Ah, hi Sparks. My screen just filled with red underlined text.
Oh, yeah. I was trying to find this from the old code, active effects. Which might still be the same-ish?
Not really.
No.
But kind of. This active effects is still the same, but I think it's text string identifiers.
Don't think so. I worked with those today, and I don't think.
I thought
Really?
I thought they were
Potion
still
effects are not
IPs.
string identifiers yet, but enchantments are.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
I'm gonna get rid
Come
of
on,
the
Mojang.
array reference.
Oh damn it! I will have to fix Toolbox again then.
Yeah. Hopefully you can do a find replace. Sort of. Okay, so that. Oh, that's NBT. NBT equals. That may be correct. Who knows?
Minecraft knows. It'll find out.
If we don't save convert cow for now.
You should need a thing.
What thing?
Who? Oh yeah. Sorry, you're right. I thought you were giving the cow slowness, and I'm like, it needs a duration, but no, I'm just dumb.
We got a bunch of errors.
I'm sure we do. Yeah, because we don't.
Oh, it is
It says
strings.
particle nothing.
Particle nothing?
Didn't work.
We haven't. Their stuff. There's syntax errors.
Is there?
If you look at convert cow, we still have particle blank.
Oh, I didn't realize someone had saved that. I thought that this was unsaved, so it'd be okay. I have no idea what the death time is, by the way. Special, if you want to update that.
Line 2221.
Okay.
I just typed -8. I have no idea what the number is.
Line 2. Yeah, a bracket, an unpaired bracket in main. Fixed that now. Should I reload?
Not yet. Not yet. Give me a sec. Give me a sec. Give me a sec. And
Sure.
Go.
Go, reloading. No errors.
Woohoo!
For the viewers, this is a really old module, like Sparks mentioned earlier. Torbray originally submitted it, and we've been keeping it going since then. I gotta admit, though, it's fairly unused.
Yeah. Well, it hasn't been updated since 1.8 also.
That is
Pretty
true.
good.
And we haven't featured it on the servers.
Well, we didn't kill the cow.
Uh,
Well, it's basically done.
we successfully made a cow cloning machine.
It sounds like a cow cloning machine, that's
you-
for sure.
Oh, you throw mushrooms in as well. Okay.
Solved humanity's
What's wrong with the
need
kill
for
command
new
special?
I haven't done it yet.
Oh.
That's what's wrong with it. Give me a second. I just gotta look it up. And by look it up, I mean copy it from potion swords.
We need to kill the items as well. I will do that.
I don't understand why particle
Oh, yeah.
effect doesn't have extra data. Or does it? What's delta?
Delta is
Size.
like the spread size of the particle.
Right.
It's about a square radius thingy, like it's half the length of a side of a cube.
It
Yeah, that's weird. That effect doesn't have the colors.
I know. I can play white particles, which looks okay, but I don't understand why I can't give it a color.
Don't do effect. Do what's it called? Entity underscore effect, and then you can give it a color.
There's two of them.
Okay.
Yes.
Sure.
What's a normal effect?
I'm not quite sure which one is which. Entity effect gives you colors.
Okay. Thanks, Mojang.
No, it doesn't.
It does. I used it earlier today.
Well, now they're just black.
Maybe-
Shouldn't
maybe
the
just-
syntax highlighter fill in the color option?
No, it doesn't.
Oh. Okay then.
The particle command is really weird because what the syntax highlighter tells you about the options isn't quite true for every particle. Every particle has
Yeah, I thought they'd fixed
its
that.
own option range.
Because they've changed it for things like block break and stuff like
Yeah.
that.
It didn't change it for this.
Okay, so apparently effect is what used to be spell, which is purely white.
Yes.
Well, entity effect is mob
Mob
spell,
spell. And
which
it's
is
colorful.
potion effects,
Right.
which is disgusting. But yeah,
A kill at each type equals item.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't want to have a kill command without options in there.
and just comment it out.
I wanted the syntax highlighting though. Did I get equal 0?
Well, we have two
That
to
was
kill.
to disable it.
Oh, I guess we have to do both, yeah.
How far away can these mushrooms be at most?
2 blocks, half a block. I don't know.
Distance equals 1.5 and distance equals 2. The red mushroom. Shall I change? I'll change the red mushroom to 1.5 as well. Or someone else will. Okay.
Done. So the red mushroom can be 1.5 blocks away, and then the cow can be 1.5 blocks away. So the red mushroom can be 3 blocks away from the cow. No, we just 1.5 because we don't execute onto the brown wall. We just test for it.
There is so many
Oh, but
slowness
yeah, it
potions
can.
now.
The brown mushroom can be 3 blocks away from the cow.
There's so many what, sorry?
Slowness potions. There's I type
There's
if
the
you search
turtle
slow,
the
I get like
turtle
half a
master.
page.
Yeah.
Turtle Master and slow falling.
Oh.
Yeah, and for some reason the creative inventory now shows you potion of slowness 4.
That's the Turtle Master, yes.
Just potion of slowness 4. Without a turtle master part.
Oh. Where?
When you type in slow, it's the third potion.
Why is it? Shouldn't it be 2? Or am I mistaking something?
Yeah, it should be 2.
Where's slowness 2 splash potions? Do they not exist?
Where does slowness... Oh no, there is no slowness 2 in Is there?
Yeah, there is.
Really? I thought there
Right.
was only slowness extended.
There's slowness. Wait, what? Splash potion of slowness. Slowness 4.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
didn't think that was a thing.
What? There's definitely never been slow. Is this a typo? Is this a bug?
I mean, it says it decreases slowness by like 60%, which is
The weird thing is that
more than
that
double.
the
That's 4 times the base.
Yeah, that's correct. That's correct. Slowness 4 decreases it by 60%. Yeah, 60%.
Did they just like change slowness 2 to be slowness 4 now? Is that what strong slowness is?
there's
Could be.
slowness and slowness
Apparently.
extended, and then there's
Really?
slowness.
Apparently
slowness
strong.
4.
Yeah, so I just brewed this. So this
Okay.
should Oh, I need that on the ground. That is the new strong slowness.
But why?
Javier, why do you want the motion added just so it jumps when it converts?
That would shoot very high into the air.
Yeah, it would.
This is
Oh, that would
very
go
slow.
low.
Apparently
Why
they
did they
decided.
make that change? Why can't you get slowness 2 anymore?
I mean, it's not that much better than slowness 1, I guess.
Yeah, I know.
But I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah.
Look at you, shiny potato.
I mean, it's far more fun to troll people now. But that means, Blue, you're gonna have to up your game with your tier 4 potion.
It doesn't support slowness.
Oh.
So,
Well,
I'm fine.
Can we test this again now?
Damn it, special. Yeah, we can. Let me reload.
Alright. Boop, and boop. And some slowness. Hey, I didn't see any particles, but otherwise it's good.
The brown mushrooms arrived.
oh,
I
because you didn't
did.
tell the particle effect who to play to.
You didn't see the particle effect?
No.
It didn't tell the particle who to play to.
But then shouldn't it just default to everyone?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Well,
I think
when
so.
I run that command in Minecraft, do you see that? Well, no, not when I do that, but do you see these? I
Oh.
see them.
Yeah,
You don't
they're
need
also
color.
white.
Special.
Yeah.
Huh, I did not know that.
So it shouldn't need it. So I don't know why it's
Tell
not
me
running.
once I can reload.
You can reload.
It's a shame we can't like preserve names and stuff. If only we could like mutate entity types.
Yeah. Make it so much. Would make it so much smaller.
Did the
Nope.
brown
Oh,
Particle,
there's
but-
some really small particles. Your delta X is 0.1.1.1, I think.
I only just changed that though.
Oh, well, I saw some like particles peeking out of his back, so
That
maybe
doesn't
it was
doesn't
showing.
that mess with the color?
It shouldn't.
Uh,
Oh, you're still using effect instead of entity effect. Right? Doesn't entity effect have colors?
Yeah, it does, but you define the colors by defining a dx, dy, and dz.
No, not anymore. They separated that.
Did they?
Again, I'm running
Yes,
it
I
fine
thought so.
in game, so
I could have sworn they. Oh man. Okay, off to the off to the experts.
107 says you could use firework particles for hide the original cow so it won't see when dies, and the motion will make it like that it leaves for the explosion jumping already transformed.
you can totally farm red mushrooms with this. You can turn brown mushrooms into red mushrooms using this, add a positive gain of red. Because you get quite a
Don't
few
you need to
mushrooms.
stand there?
It also costs slowness though.
Oh, I guess it uses up the.
It uses the.
I keep converting it, and every time I forget to check the thing I'm actually looking for, which is the particle.
One was that we can't store strings, sadly. We can only store numbers.
Oh, yeah.
So we can't mess with strings.
The particle's playing, it's just a bit hard to see. That's a bit better. Okay.
There it is, but now it's white.
I don't care. Well, that sounded really aggressive. I'm sorry. I mean, I think the white looks...
sorry.
Personally, I think the white looks okay, but we can change it. This sounded really aggressive. I don't know why. You're welcome to fiddle with that. I'm going to start on the peak.
Maybe we should change to another particle, though, because they kind of spawn mid-air, and I would find it cooler if they were kind of originating from the cow.
Mm-hmm.
And move outwards. Like,
we could.
Do you remember the days when you sheared a mushroom cow and it would play an explosion particle for some reason?
That still happens.
Really?
Yeah, watch. Ready?
It didn't for you, it just happened for me. It's
Is that
client side.
I'd be really upset if that's client side, but apparently it is.
Oh, yeah.
It's client side.
Interesting.
Stupid. But we should play that particle, I think.
Okay, sure.
Can we convert chickens into parrots?
Chickens into parrots
just
by
got
chucking
that
note blocks on
random
them.
idea.
I think that would make the game too easy. There, delta.
I like that sound effect. It's
I'm
very
super
nice.
slow now. Slowness, please.
I like that.
There we go.
Does anyone know what the active effect ID for slowness is? Swiftness, sorry.
I won.
It's 1, right? Yeah.
Yep. I've been working with that all day, and I'm special saw the pain I went through.
Oh yeah.
What does chat say? 107 says she has the best transformation potions. I think you're correct with that. Like, yeah.
I didn't realize how much sharing cows would be for an effective mushroom farm. Like, you could just, like, before you slaughter all your mushrooms for meat, just, like, get rid of the mushrooms and then, like...
Then you get a ton of mushrooms, red ones. Oh, but you can't automate it, can you? Because that would be cool.
No. You need a player there to sit there and cheer
If
it.
you could put shears in a dispenser and let him walk by. And then have shroomites regrow them.
Ooh. Be more effective than what they currently use for mushroom farms, which is just letting them spread.
Yeah, but on the other hand, mushrooms are really useless.
Brown ones give off 1 level of light. Fun fact of the day, they have a light level of 1.
Yeah, you see that.
Meaning they don't light up any surrounding blocks at all.
Just glow a bit.
I think I might have done the pigs. I just copied the code from the cow pretty
Give
much.
it a try and we'll see.
Quick, someone tweet that at the quotes channel.
What did I say? I didn't even register.
I may have just done the pigs. Is what...
So
Is it curing a pig man to a pig? Yes, it is.
Swiftness with a golden carrot.
Swiftness 2 or Swiftness 1?
It doesn't matter.
Any swiftness.
Is it under brewing?
Golden carrot? I just search everything.
That's on. Yeah, I said just search.
Golden carrot. Were there compile errors?
Did you reload? You did.
No compiler errors. By the way, Special, where did you put my perfect pair of boots?
Fire?
Come on.
Here they are. On the ground there.
Sparks, wanna have some fun?
No, I want to fix this. But yeah, go on then.
Pick this up and put them on. They are flawless and they are exactly what I wanted when I was working on the thing today.
No is never the answer you should give to do you want to have some fun. Nice. I remember playing with this when you could first like put effects on tools and just on a super flat world, and me and like Aerofight and Crazy Man just like speed running everywhere. It was amazing.
Who wants to have some? There you go.
Very good.
Can you open Convert Pigman?
Yeah, I already have it. Go over here.
Oh, aha, there you are. Does it just not run?
Let me check your code in main. Golden carrot.
Yeah, it's not running. Do we want to put item count limits on these so you can't waste items, or does it not matter?
We should, yeah. But then, no, we shouldn't. Or should we? Because if we do, then it's gonna be confusing for people if they throw multiple down.
I don't know what's wrong though. I thought this was just going to work. More fool me.
That's weird.
Zombie underscore Pigman.
As the item, that is a golden carrot.
That's not running for me. If I run this, I get nothing back. W equals item, MBG equals item ID. What have I done wrong?
This golden carrot.
Where's the function?
Oh, there's no golden carrot on the ground. I'm an idiot. Although it's still not running.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Hmm?
There's a pig.
Oh, I was so focused on seeing whether the carrot was on the floor, I didn't even notice the. Okay, cool.
Let me just fix this.
It didn't work. Sparks, there's a pig. Oh, yeah. So the other one we undid it by sharing them. This time we just
Nice.
That's overly dramatic. That's for sure.
Okay, seems to be working. Now we add witches, which is the new thing. How do we convert
exciting.
them?
We need traits.
I feel like it should be like something villagers like, emeralds or bread or something like that.
Yeah, I think it should like be like a normal villager with emeralds, just with some potion-y trades.
Why don't we make
Also, we could
the same as
randomize the
zombies?
potion trades slightly.
Yeah, we can. But why don't we make
Like
it
the
the
cost.
same as zombie conversion?
So
Golden apple and
what is that? A weakness and a golden apple.
Yeah,
I guess
Yep,
that would work.
arenas.
I think that would make sense.
Yeah, I agree. I don't know why I didn't think of that. Weakness and a golden apple. You just deleted and rewrote golden.
I did, yeah.
I was about to do, but like more sensibly, so thanks. Apparently, I'm not allowed to do anything. What is weakness? It's not 3, is it? That would be very helpful.
No, it isn't.
It's 5, I think. Right?
I think it's 4.
Okay. Okay. If you didn't start at 0, it'd be 5. Wait, no, that's wrong.
It isn't. It isn't at all. It's 18.
Oh, all right. That's
18? Okay.
Yep.
80. 80. The 80th potion effect added.
Alright. Sparks, can you create a file?
I am literally creating it right now.
Perfect. 107 says, if a cow is...
There you go.
If a cow's sheared, does it keep its tags?
No, we can't do that to cows.
I don't think we want to prevent it from being sheared. It's fine if players do that. Like, it's a feasible mushroom farm.
You can
It's
stop
just
them
an
being sheared?
expensive one.
Oh, I guess
No,
like...
not
No.
really.
No.
The only thing I can think of would be preventing conversions for something that's been sheared. Which I don't even know how to detect that. Maybe just something that's been a cow at one point in its life cannot be converted. Or
Well, I guess the only thing we need to do now is the loot table. We can test this, though.
loot table?
Yeah, for the trade.
You can't trade a loot table, I don't think.
Do we have to give it a fixed trade list?
Yeah.
Can we give it a... But we can give it a specific variant, at least.
Yeah. Like we can give it slightly randomized numbers with the store, I think.
Yeah,
Right?
we can. I
Yeah.
would make it a priest, by the way. That seems fitting to me.
Okay, yep. Let's just check that that works. So which we give it weakness.
Weakness and a hug.
I got the golden apple already.
Alright, well there's the weakness. Did you already throw it?
Yep.
Cool.
Right, that
Trades
works.
are randomized if you don't specify them. Yeah, but we want some trades which don't
want
normally
custom ones.
exist.
Yeah, because we want to specify what the trades are. We want potions.
Hmm.
Potions, because this villager went through quite the trial as a
Alchemist?
heathen.
So I guess instead of a loot table, we have to literally write it in.
Yeah.
Yeah, we will. Which sucks, but well. Villager. Let me look up the MBT for villagers.
Hi, Benzalet.
Hello. Oh,
Benzalet or Benzalet?
benzolet?
Benzalet.
Benzene. Benzene diamond.
What was that? Oh, you converted
That was Sparks fixing the villager.
I hope Sparks doesn't fix his household problems like that.
Yeah, Thunder's actually just a god of thunder. What do you think the spark stands for? It's just one big spark. Benzolet noob? That's not helping us pronounce it at all.
Where's...
I read that as it's like pronounced like this noob, but it's the same spelling, so.
Okay, so trades. This is going to be fun. In Bedrock, you can actually specify set like an entire loot table, including the things that can be unlocked and what order they should be unlocked in, and the ranges of values and stuff. That's nice. Sad we can't do that here.
Yeah.
Should we just find a villager trade generator online?
I'm already on it. I'm your generator.
All right. Okay.
Okay, so what potions? So they can drop. Villagers can drop speed potions, instant harming potions. No. Yes. Harming potions, speed potions,
Fire
resistance potions, and poison?
They can throw poison, yeah. I don't know if they can drop
Oh
it.
no, it's
but-
only the ones that they drink. So, sorry, that's They only drop the ones if they're drinking it. So that's health,
Yeah.
health harming, or sorry, no, health, speed, fire resist, and there's one more.
But we could health. Yeah, but I don't see why
Do
they
we
shouldn't
just
be able
want
to
to do
sell
all
electives
potions
too.
that a witch uses?
Yeah, I think so. Because they can they know how to
So
make
that
them all, right?
harming and poison and
Yeah.
Maybe we should buff those potions a bit, because otherwise this build is going to be really useless.
Depends on what the cost is.
I
That
just
is true.
googled Minecraft watch, OTCH, wooch.
The cost could be the ingredients of the potion, but either less of them or you're saving time by not having to brew. I mean,
Maybe just like a longer duration would make it worth it,
Yeah, that's what I.
and then
I
just
was
have it
thinking.
trade for emeralds.
so
Because I mean, it's a villager. It's greedy. It wants the shiny green stuff.
what do so the instant health.
Right. So they will throw slowness, poison, and slowness, poison, weakness, and harming. They'll throw. And they will drink water breathing, fire resistance, healing, and swift.
Yeah, we go. That's the villager rates down.
They drink instant health, fire resistance.
Healing, or water breathing, and swiftness.
Okay. Is that 8 potions?
Sounds like it.
Yeah, 8.
Is there anything else we could use as a witch? Like, what else would the witch want?
What
Or
happens if we don't
have?
specify max uses? Will it randomize?
It probably just defaults to the random. Because I mean, max uses is like how many times it trades before it locks out.
Yeah.
So we don't need to specify that.
Probably not, since we want it to function as a lockable Hadoop.
Uses how many times it was traded, so we don't need that. Right, that's what we can set then. Buy is the first item, and buy B is the second item. Like, in the second slot.
If you wanted more than one.
Yeah.
Yep.
After Gamemode 4D, I'm struggling to remember how much emeralds are normally worth.
Not a lot.
They're-
Gotta say.
They're pretty easy to get, right?
They are really cheap, but
Yeah.
in the game is balanced around them being kind of expensive. So
Yeah, it's kind of weird, isn't it?
yeah.
Trying to think of
Is there a way to have it unlock different levels of its trades?
Yep, we can just... Oh no, we can't make it unlocked. They will all be unlocked from the start.
Darn. 'Cause
Unless
yeah,
you want
whenever
to...
they unlock new recipes, there actually is when they generate the new ones, isn't it?
Yep. Unless you want to, like, update the entity after somebody has traded with them.
No, thank you.
But
unless
that's
we can,
annoying.
unless we can give them a trade table, but I don't think we can.
We can't.
How do you make instant health? Glistering melon and netherwort, right?
Yes. Do we want them to trade the ingredient and have it just be longer?
Well, the problem is that a glistering melon will make you 3 instant health potions. So
Yes.
asking for the ingredient would actually be make for a loss.
Unless we make the duration longer.
3 times as well. Instant health doesn't have a duration.
Oh, you're right.
It could just be a max health.
More potent potion. Potion
But it's
potent.
hard to balance, actually.
Yeah.
Because it grows exponentially, so you can't really
I think we should make the potions the normal potions, but just make them cheaper than brewing would be. So, like, maybe just take accept netherwort, like a lot of netherwort, but you can farm that fairly easily.
I would stick to emeralds, to be honest.
Yeah?
They're villagers, they want those.
Yeah, there is no trade that the villager does not use emeralds with.
It either offers or takes an emerald.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then we should probably stick to that. Do we want to require anything with the emerald? Like netherwort?
Wouldn't go for that either.
Your soul.
So just emeralds.
Just emeralds.
But emeralds can be worth a lot of different things to different players depending on how they play, which is the fun thing.
Yeah.
I think we should just go for the way Vanilla does it and go for a safe middle ground.
So
What if
around 20?
No.
That's really expensive.
Like nine through like 15 seems like a good range.
I would go for like 4 to 11.
4 to 11.
You got to remember that potions are single use and they aren't really good. They are just the basic potions.
That's why I was thinking we could up the duration for some of them.
And just saying we can use data to randomize this.
Yeah, we can then like execute store onto the recipes to change the count.
We'll have to loop through them all, won't we? But I guess we know how many there are.
Yeah.
So we probably could just like hard code it.
Yeah, we don't have to loop. We probably don't have to loop through it.
No, we can just
because we can't specify dynamic indexes anyway. Indices. Because we'd have to go. I'm typing at the bottom of the document. It'd have to be merge. Or no, sorry, it'd be store in sub 0. Oh, that's not a 0.
Leaping swiftness. All right, those IDs.
It'd be like that.
right.
That's
okay.
That would be the count of the emeralds required to buy the first recipe.
Have we used a randomizer anyway yet? What are we doing for function randomizers?
I know that one time we used just getting like the last number of a UUID, which might work. Because that's always 1 through something.
Yeah, 107. We could make it so that if the player, with a lot of effort, we could make it so that if the player chucks down 64 mushrooms, we'll only use one of them. However, with these modules, you always got to balance that neatness of the module against the lagginess. Like, mushrooms aren't that expensive. They're kind of a pain to grow, but you can get them. They aren't like diamonds. And just for those mushrooms, putting in a thing that first checks the count, then removes them from the count, and then stores the count again, it's not really worth it lag-wise. It might be fine if you just install this one module, but we always try to make it so that even people with the crappiest potato PC can run these, and even people with the crappiest potato PC can install multiple of these and have like 5 modules installed. That's why you need to balance it a lot against how much lag you cause versus how neat the module is.
No offense to your Redstone potato when calling them potato computers, but or sorry, is it? I've never found out. Is it pronounced Redstin? Since you don't have the O.
Shall we try checking that these trades are appearing properly before we?
Yep.
We are missing a number in reward XP.
Who took out the enter there?
Me. Sorry.
What's the typical reward XP?
It's 1 or 0.
Oh, like a binary. Like, do
Yeah.
they give reward XP?
Yep.
Gotcha. I can move around all of the cursors at once. That's it's just
Okay,
a
those-
wall.
Does it
those-
matter if we have entries here? Like new lines?
Yes, I'm pretty sure.
It looks freaky special.
Oh no.
Marching across.
What? Delete? Oh, my numlock's on.
Someone just reloaded.
Yeah, I did. And yep, the
Blip
new
sparks.
lines.
There you
I will
go.
let you guys sort it out.
What is even happening?
Someone needs to delete the new lines, but we can't do it all at once.
Stop it.
Now there's a new line again. Now it's gone. Reloading.
What?
I've
No,
only
no,
ever
no,
touched one.
It's still on 2
It's good.
lines. Oh, is
No,
it
it's on
actually overflowing?
Yeah.
For me,
If you have wrap
okay.
text, if you have wrap text visible, if you look on the left, you should see a dot on the
Yeah.
line instead of a 3 or a whatever
I
number
see
it is.
yeah. So that should work? Question mark?
Does somebody have weakness?
Yeah.
That was speed.
I threw weakness though.
Instant health. Oh, I should let's box.
Oh yeah,
Take a
okay.
look.
Instant health, slowness, poison 45 seconds, weakness 130, instant damage, fire resistance, water breathing, speed. Nice.
Alright, now we need to balance these. I like the idea of having a longer duration, or we could just make them cheap and convenient.
Or both. I mean, you got to catch a witch.
That's true. Yeah. Let me pull up some code to make those a longer duration. Oh, that's gonna be a pain though.
I mean, this is still currently probably way faster than brewing potions.
Yeah, it's faster. If you have the emerald, it's faster.
So here's an issue. It's gonna be really annoying if you want to give them a longer duration, because if you want to give them a longer duration, you've got to give them
Oh, then you gotta customize it, don't you?
a custom effect, yeah, but you can't get rid of the base potion effect, so you still gotta call it a health potion, otherwise it won't have the texture of a health potion. And if you customize it, then you need to hide the flags and you need to do a custom lore for it, because otherwise there will be 2 times health, instant health in the lore. If you know what I'm saying.
And then when you give it the custom effect, it'll overwrite the other stuff.
Yeah. Well, if the custom effect is higher than the original effect, because it won't override it. So a potion, since 1.9, a potion consists of a... It's been like that before, but before it overwrote it, you give a potion a base potion that's inside the potion tag, inside tag, and it gets that potion effect regardless of what, and that defines the texture. And then you can give it custom effects, but those custom effects don't override the base effect. They just get added as well, so you got to make it a healing potion to have the healing texture. But if you want to make, well, let's talk about regen here. You got to make a regen potion to give it a regen texture, but if you want to make the regen longer, you got to give it a regen 1 effect with a longer duration. But then it has both effects, and it has regen 1 for whatever the base duration is, and regen for whatever the second duration is, and then you've got to redo the lore for the entire potion and hide the original flags.
Let's just
So there's
trade them
only-
for dirt
Give
and
it a
leave them
custom
at the normal
color.
amount then.
You just
But
give
it
a
only
custom
shows
color.
one.
That's a thing, right?
Hmm?
Potion items have a color tag that you can define. Right?
Yeah, they do, I think, but you can't do without a base potion.
Hmm.
So you'll have to
Interesting.
edit the lore anyways.
Just give it Minecraft water. because that has no effects.
All right.
But then, because once you give it the custom effects, the no effects word would be overridden. Anyway, hi Sparks. Back to actually.
No, the no effects word isn't overridden. Special. It will just stay there then.
Seriously? That's lame.
Yes.
So are we doing number thingy mabobs?
Can we just leave the effects the default potions and make
Yes.
them cheap?
Yes.
Really cheap.
We will store random durations into the potion. How about that?
Please no.
Can you just copy your UUID code from the other thing special?
It would be. I think we have to tailor it a little bit to get a more valiant number. Valiant? Usable. That's the word.
Valiant. I'm trying to think of what word you
That's
meant.
not the word.
No.
The fish is still suicidal.
Valid. You were looking for valid, probably.
Thank you. That was probably the right word.
I knew something was close.
It's almost 6 o'clock, so I'm tired.
Yeah. Do we want to do the data stuff?
That's not that late.
During this stream? You want to keep going, or shall we?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I'm just trying to remember what function we put it in.
It's on the convert which.
Oh, the old randomized stuff.
So what are we trying to randomize here?
The count of the emeralds it cost.
All right.
We also need to. I guess we need to do this before we kill the. Before we kill the witch.
What are you trying to do?
We need to apply the changes to the villager before we kill the witch. And we don't. Yeah.
No, we don't.
Why not? I guess we could spawn it with a tag.
No, we don't. You can just put that function into the convert which function. We'll know which villager to target.
Yeah.
It's
but
not like
we-
command blocks anymore.
What if we I guess if we do the data merge, that won't apply until the function's finished. I'm just saying that it needs
No,
to go
the data
above
merge
line
will apply
7.
immediately.
I'm just saying it needs to we need to edit the villager before the data merge. It goes here,
What?
What?
right? Before we kill the witch, we need to do the data
No.
merge.
Shouldn't have to.
But we're executing off the witch.
That doesn't matter. Once you start executing the function, it will execute to the end, even though you kill it.
Yeah. In a
okay.
function, if you kill an entity, you can actually bring it back to life.
Yeah.
You can run a kill command, and on the next line, merge its health back into the positives, and it'll be fine. With the
Interesting.
curious side effect that all of its items will drop. So you
Perhaps-
can like remove armor from stuff.
It's a shame. It's a shame we can't data merge players. Otherwise, I would
Yeah.
write a function that just kills special, revives him.
Are you trying to
All
relieve
the
me of my
time.
clothing, Blue? Because that's not PG-13.
Perhaps for the sense of sense, we should still put it in front of the data merge. Because it'll all happen in one tick anyway, right? But for like readability.
Where did we use that UUID randomizer stuff? I can't remember. It wasn't in Shroomites, was it?
No, in Shroomites
Or
we
was it?
used.
Was
in
it?
Shroomites
Where is it in Shroomites?
No, they were used at R, I think. Fairly sure, but. Oh no, it wasn't Shroomites. We thought about using it, but we didn't.
The UUID stuff?
Yep.
Oh. So I don't have somewhere to copy it from. That was 10 minutes. Alright.
This game looks so much cleaner if you have the advanced tooltips off, but they always have them on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Those are some of the things I kind of wish you could disable if you're in survival. Like if they just shut off, advanced tooltips, F3 menu, and the debug stuff. that'd be nice.
Yeah, I really hate that you can do the F3 and I stuff in survival, but we brought this up in previous streams, I think.
Yeah, we have. Do we need a scoreboard then? Or can we merge the UUID directly in?
I think we can merge it directly in as long as we can get it down to a number that we like a range that we like.
Yeah.
I'm just using this so I can see the number.
If we use a scoreboard, you could use a modulus operator to put it in a range, but...
Ooh. Oh. Yeah.
Yeah,
I got excited then. I'm like, no, that needs a scoreboard, but...
Like, so say we wanted a range of 6, then you would do mod 6 or mod 5, I guess, and then you would just add whatever the lowest number of emeralds you want is. So you do like 4...
I like that.
Value mod 6 plus 4 would give you a range of 4 to 10 or something like that.
Yeah, that's true.
Does require a scoreboard, but it might be a nice way of creating a range from any number. Like, we can make it a large number and it would still work as long as it fits into a scoreboard.
Yeah. When talking of modulus, a couple of years ago I wrote the most useless mathematical expression ever. So what it does is you give it a number and it will output the palindrome of that number. You could do that just by looking at it, but I invented a mathematical expression to do it. It's really useless.
Yeah, mathematical expression?
Yeah, it uses a ton of modulus stuff and sums. Should have it somewhere. Let me look for it.
I love modulus.
Yes, F3I
It's
works
so
in
useful.
survival. The dumbest thing matrix.
Yeah, modulus is great.
I've made something that produces 7 or 5.
Well, you got a 6.
Oh wait, no, I got 8
That's
now.
8.
Yeah, so UUID least is not like very random at all. Well, not it is random, but it's got time information encoded in it. Well, UUID most does not. So like the least significant digits, which are what? No, sorry, the most significant digits, which are what we're looking at, are not as random. But they seem to fall into like.
Are you sure that they always fall into that range? Because it would be weird if some player steps up to his villager and suddenly
16,
the healing potion
15, 13,
Yeah, I doubled
17. Oh, okay, right.
and suddenly the healing potion costs like 164 emeralds. I think my villager broke.
Do you think this is a good score range?
I think it's too expensive.
It's too expensive, yeah.
It's already in a scoreboard, so... Oh, I suppose you want to merge directly, don't you, to save using a scoreboard?
Yeah.
You put it down to the original without doubling. I think that's more appropriate. Because those are just basic potions and you gotta catch the thing first and then convert it. And
Thanks, Jamie. Thanks for watching. Sleep well.
see ya! I'm still looking for the mathematical expression, by the way. It's lost on my phone somewhere.
I'm fairly happy with this range, to be honest. I've seen 4 to 8.
Thought I saw 9. There's a 9.
What
I'm
happens?
fine.
9. What happens if you just put this onto a repeat command? Is it going to be too fast for us to see?
That's smart.
I think that range is fine.
Why is my computer so freaking out right now?
I've never seen it fall below 4 or above 9.
It's a bit fast. There could be a 3 in there, but I'm also fine with a 3.
Yeah.
Remember, it's just one potion. It's single use.
Looks alright to me. Let's use that.
Looks alright to me as well. Oh, where's that freaking expression? I had it somewhere.
trying to figure out why my computer is using 106% CPU right now, and how it can even calculate that percent.
We need to run
106%.
Yeah, I think the calculator
computer is
for
a
my
magician.
CPU usage,
we need
it's
to,
probably a little broken.
we need to
the
run 8
calculator.
commands on this villager. Shall we run a separate function for it?
Yes, definitely. Alright, I got a mathematical expression, but I need to paste it somewhere, and it's really long.
Haste bin is good until you find out that they delete stuff after a month.
Really? Automatically? I thought you had to set that.
Well, haste bin doesn't have an account. Haste bin with an H, not paste bin.
Oh, haste bin, not paste bin.
Haste bin is better than paste bin because you don't get all the ads and capiches and stuff, but you don't have accounts. It's just paste.
Well, you get the ad special, but if you have an account, you get none, right?
No, you get ads. I don't. It's just slows down when you're just trying to paste a large amount of text and share it with someone.
I understand that they delete the stuff, like...
Yeah, I didn't know that, so I lost some stuff on accident.
Randomizes with a Z, isn't it?
Yep.
Why? Oh, yeah, sorry.
No, sad, not why.
Randomize. Randomize. I'm going to call it mob conversion randomized trades.
Randomize? Is that correct?
Sure.
Is that how you spell it? Am I funny yet?
No.
Okay, I'll just
Do
go
we-
now. Bye.
There's no way that the closest villager to the witch could be some other villager that was in the same spot. Do we need to do an ABT check to make sure that its first trade is a potion, for example?
We could just give it a tag in the summon and then remove the tag in this function.
Oh yeah, good idea. Tags.
You put that in offers, by the way.
Oh yeah, so I did. Good spot.
But do you have a browser open right now?
Yeah.
How can I send this to you?
Send it on Discord.
Discord.
Well, I don't know what you're trying to send me.
Let's Spark. Who's Spark? Sparks. There we go.
Yeah, I accidentally
It's the
messaged
mathematical
Spark
expression
yesterday.
that outputs palindromes. If you want to show it on screen.
Sure.
It's like the most useless thing ever. Like.
It's trying. It's trying. It's opening. There we go. That's it.
I spent like 2 weeks developing that thing, and it's really useless. Like, but if you ever can't turn a number around in your head, try this. It will work.
It just reverses
base.
the number.
Yeah, the palindrome is just the reverse of a number. Like 1, 2, 3 turns into 3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
And I haven't looked into it all the way, but I think if you replace all the tens and LGs, which are logarithms to the base of 10, with 2s and logarithms to the base of 2 or whatever, or x's and logarithms to the basis of x, you can make this work in any base.
Nerd.
Have I forgotten how to do
Sorry.
tags with
That's cool.
executes? Is it not
Just
like
tag
this anymore?
Blarg.
Just tag equal? That's it?
Yeah. Tag
Yeah,
Google
that's
Blarg.
Maybe you misspelled the tag somewhere?
No, I haven't tried yet. I'm just checking I've written it right.
Yeah, that's right.
Randomized trades.
TPS lag, we got a lever for that.
Who's got TPS lag?
107
You
is
have a
saying
light.
we get some TPS lag, but I don't think so. 20 TPS.
Now we have 0 TPS.
Okay, so now if
Yeah,
I
Red
try
7.
this again.
Oh yeah, Sparks, the stream title, still does updating XP storage.
But I
Yeah,
changed it.
we aren't updating
Oh.
XP storage.
No, I changed the number to 10.
We're updating mob conversions, which is a really old module, but things need updating.
Right, I don't know if that'll...
Are you just chucking water at them special?
I don't know.
You're doing like a reverse witch hunt. Instead of burning the witches, you water them.
Yeah, I gotta go water my car.
Well, the say command failed. So something's wrong.
Yeah, you forgot a hashtag, so the thing couldn't compile.
What,
And the function isn't the MC
Where?
function. And it isn't the MC function file, it's a
Oh.
file.
No. Yeah.
Right, let's try that then.
Numbers. Oh, it's interesting that it's even named cleric. Handy dandy.
Hmm.
Oh, cool.
That is
I thought
nice.
it would just say villager.
Well, I mean, actually, they do say their name like above them, I guess.
That's true.
Huh. Should it still be a cleric even though it was a post villager or post witch?
We can't. Oh, we can give them custom name, right?
Yeah, but it
With-
might show up above their
But
head.
if we set...
It will show up above their head.
Can we set that off with display name?
No, we can't.
Okay.
We can only make it so it doesn't display continuously.
We could use... Can we package... We can't put resource packs in
No, we
data
can't.
packs, because you can use a language file too.
Does custom name visible? That will make it so that if you look at it, Kratos will still
Yeah,
show it.
that only
Yeah.
controls if you so like here.
Wasn't there a way in older versions of Minecraft to hide the name entirely? I guess if we left it like this, then it would add a bit of lore to Minecraft, and
Yeah, this is custom name visible 0B. It shows it when you hover over him, but not when you don't.
I guess if we left it like this, it will add a bit of lore to the game, so it will tell the players where all the clerics came from, and all the clerics originated from witches, so the villager religion is
Ooh.
basically a witch cult.
Special, what's the command to put in here now?
That one.
No. Oh, it's execute store, right.
Store result entity selector.
Here's a little
path.
tip for our viewers. If you are working with
Sure.
functions as well, what's a good practice if you're dealing with a ton of functions in a data pack? The first lines of your function should always be what your current add-s is in the function, and the second one should be from where the function is called. That makes it easier to backtrack once you find a bug.
Oh, we need a scale.
107 says custom name visible 0. Yeah, it doesn't really work, but we don't want the name to show up if you hover over them because that just feels kind of non-vanilla, and you got to keep in mind that the player could just want to name their village themselves.
No, that needs to be the one. Yeah. So there's two different scales for this, scale factors. There's a scale factor when you pull data from
Oh,
it, scale factor when
Oh.
you put it back in.
okay.
Because like scoreboards don't have a scale factor available for them.
Yeah.
Like you can't store with a scale, you just multiply.
So you're getting the yeah.
Yeah.
You
So
get-
if we wanted like something to be twice as expensive, we could just set this number to 2 on
Right.
another
Yeah.
thing.
Oh, this is stupid.
Oops. Nope.
It's
7.
back with command blocks.
I think
you
there's
could
only 7.
edit
There's only
your
0 to
code.
7 though. Yeah.
Let's see how this goes.
Wait. Tag. At S. Remove.
That's
GM4.
randomized trades.
Do we have to worry about setting a default count of the emerald in case randomized trades fails?
Well, it's currently 1.
It gets a default of 1.
Then I suppose the default should be somewhere like mid-range, shouldn't it?
Yeah,
Although it shouldn't fail.
it shouldn't fail, but
It
I
will
will
either always
set
fail
the,
or never fail, I would imagine. But
I
yeah, you
will
could-
set the default to 7.
Yeah, okay.
Oh
you
wait,
reload?
this doesn't put out entities? That's dumb.
Well, something's broken.
Do they have...
What were you throwing at them?
water?
Oh. 6.
That was to try to
9,
extinguish them.
7, 5, 4. Yeah, nice. Looks like
That's
it
actually
works.
pretty simple.
Yeah. 4, 5, 8, 6, 6.
Not bad.
Sweet. We got that done in just under 2 hours. Seems cool. I love data merge. It's so cool. So handy.
Yes.
I guess
Only
we're
we
done.
could do string.
Count 1B to count 7B.
I saw a thing. Yes, Griff, this is Adam. We use it because it has a teletype, which allows us to all mess with each other's functions at the same time.
Yeah, it's like Google Docs for code.
Right, I might have done the default, set the default to 7.
Sounds good. Adam's nice. We've
Totally
had a
have.
couple of connection issues, but I think we've learned how to avoid them. Like, they haven't been so much of
Yeah.
a problem recently, because I think we know how not to break Atom.
Yeah. It is, we are using like, you know, over the internet to FTP, which is like, it's not the entirely what the system was meant for. But using it for that anyway.
Special, can you take a look at the MBT of the villager real quick?
What's not working?
There's a gray area for me.
There's gray area?
Yeah, like the syntax highlighting doesn't highlight it as well at MBT at some point.
Oh, yeah.
I don't have a syntax highlighter on because it broke the other day and I never fixed it.
Does it still work, or?
Is that new?
Syntax highlighter? I don't know, I'm just gonna try summoning it
Yeah,
in
it still works.
Okay.
Cross says the command is just too long. Alright.
Alright.
Oh, that's cool. I like the randomness.
Yeah, it's good.
It's pretty simple too.
It happened to be a nice range for us as well.
I mean,
think
and we
that's
We
an
can
acceptable
still
sort of
like
cost.
edit the range a little bit with
We could use a
modifiers.
scoreboard
Is there any particular-
operation.
or just change the scale a little bit. I mean,
Can
we
we
wouldn't
make
be
it
able
a-
to increase or
make it a-
decrease the range, but we'd be able to shift it.
Can we make it a bit cheaper?
I think, well, the thing is, like, it's luck based, isn't it? Like, you could get 4 for everything, which is really good, or you could get 9 for everything, which is terrible, which is how villages work.
True.
But I mean, that's not 9 isn't really that bad for a stack of emeralds, which is not that much, really. Then you get what's that? Like 6 potions instantly.
It's hard to say whether there's
Before
any kind of bias
it-
on the, any kind of shift.
I need some villagers here. Oh, nitwit. Yeah, so useless.
Well, I guess that's it for today.
Yep, I guess we can end it here. Thank you
Woohoo.
everyone for watching.
Yeah.
This might be the first module we've like completely finished in a stream.
I think we
I think
did
there was one before.
one other completely.
Oh, zip rails. You're right.
Yeah.
Torbray,
Finished
yeah.
zip rails completely.
Who said they felt it was a bit expensive? Mesode.
Felt it was inexpensive or expensive?
Expensive.
Yeah, I feel they are expensive as well. Like you get an iron hat over here, this armor, and these potions are
Well,
just
that's balancing is also really bad. Okay, I've halved it now. It's in the sidebar. See what it looks like. Well, now it's like 2 or 3 constantly.
or
Occasionally
4.
4.
I'm fine with that. You gotta keep in mind
How
this is
about-
single use.
How about here?
That's going up to
Or 3.
5. Okay. Oh, I think I saw a 6
I
briefly
saw
there.
6.
That should be okay.
I feel like this is bird watching with numbers.
This is 3 to 6. There were 1s and 0s everywhere, and I think I saw a 2. Don't worry, Bender. 2 doesn't exist.
Can we make
Yeah, so the advantage for these though is it doesn't really require, it's faster than, even if you have a really fast brewer, it's going to be like, if you need potions like right now, you either have to have a system that has them available on hand, or, you know, just hand it 20 emeralds and get a bunch of potions. And this doesn't take ingredients either.
Yeah.
I'm fine with that new range.
Yep.
Let's make
Looks
it then that new range and then we'll call it a day.
Make it so.
Special?
Make it.
Are you doing the magic? I'm deleting all of this comment stuff down here.
There you go.
Reloading.
Should be good. You fixed the comments. Yep. Extinguish.
Does it actually work?
No, it should. It puts out fire blocks.
why are
but
there
not
2 in here
extinguish is
now?
the dumbest thing.
Oh, there
Because
are?
one was slightly to the side. Oh, what?
What?
Were there 2 apples, perhaps?
There may have been. Uh-oh.
There may have been. I checked one in. Oh, we have to add a limit thing somewhere then. Yeah, there's no limit in the first command, which executes off of golden apples.
That's why.
Should be a limit in each of these.
This would limit it to 1 conversion per clock cycle, but I think that's okay. Right.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
It's a simple way to prevent duplication, and people won't be using this that much.
No.
Yeah. I think it's fine.
Oh, it's numbers. Hey, numbers.
Welcome to the end of the
numbers?
stream.
Jennifer.
Oh. Hello.
Let's
Numbers.
drag them once more.
Ready? That converted 1. That's good, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then the emeralds range from 4, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 3. That's
One of these have a
most of
6.
One of them duplicated again.
Oh no.
No, there were.
No,
We didn't kill the other one.
there's
Yeah, but there were
3.
only 2
Oh
in here.
god,
Now
there's
there
like
are 4.
there's a lot in there.
What?
I think we need more limits.
Jennifer, we're currently making witches be something you can turn into villagers that offer potion trades as a way of getting potions. But we have a problem where sometimes one witch will turn into a multitude of villagers all at once. Griff, we're using Mesode's syntax highlighter for Atom.
Does chat know why this is happening?
It's Mesode or Mesoloo. You can just search for like MC function in Atom, and you should see one by Mesode or Mesoloo. We don't know why this is happening though.
So we're just looking for 1 golden apple. And as that golden apple, we are trying to look for a witch, just 1 witch. And we convert it.
Perhaps. Well, no, because each one should only summon 1 villager. The function will only do it once.
Let me just commit genocide here.
What, for yourself, Mesode?
For a syntax highlighter. Blue, it looked like you just kind of launched out of, like, getting rid of those ones into the other one, like, okay, I've started, now I can't stop, just like... What was he? He didn't need to be exterminated.
They both converted. I thought there was only going to be 1 per cycle.
Same.
Yeah, that's right. Huh. Did we reload, perhaps?
Oh, we didn't reload.
Good
Okay.
job, everyone. We're professional.
The reloading is the equivalent of turning it on and off again.
I don't seem to have a weakness splash anymore.
Special?
Blah, blah, blah.
Okay, how many are there now?
Just 1 in each chamber.
Oh, I did it. I did a broken.
It's alright, I'm trading
There we
with him,
go.
you can fix it. Well, the rangers seem okay. As long as this duplication issue doesn't continue, we should be okay. We've got 6, 3, 4, 3, 5, 4.
It only summons 1 per clock cycle, but like special set, that's alright. People won't use this all the time, and
Huh? Are there others queued? I don't see any conversions right now.
No.
oh, I know what it is.
Hmm.
Maybe
Oh.
it sticks to 1 of them.
Is it
It
limiting
picks
it to...
1 golden apple on the ground.
Oh!
Yeah, and then it's bad luck. So that's a bad thing.
Okay. Do we need to do a sort on the golden apple then?
I think we can get rid of the limit at the apple, to be honest. If we make sure
Well,
to
that's what
always-
prevents only. That's what allows only 1 to happen. Otherwise, every golden apple will try to do it. And if you have more than 1 golden apple, although,
Yeah, but then if we kill the...
oh yeah, because if you have more than 1 golden apple and they both execute on the same witch, then you get 2 villagers.
But you gotta keep in mind that they only run in series.
No, but they've already selected the witch by the time they go to series. So, because everything, like, it goes execute on the item, and then every golden apple runs convert witch on witches in its area.
Oh,
so
I
if
know
2
what
golden
it is.
apples both execute on the same witch, then that witch will run convert witch twice. And even though
We
it's
just
killed,
got S and at the wrong way here. we first select the location and then we go to S. We don't split off to every location.
No, yeah we do. At splits off to multiple locations.
Yeah, but
As
it
well.
doesn't split off to multiple entities, does it?
Yes, it does.
Because you told me always to put S first.
Right? Can it do that? Miso, send help. Does at can at split the function execute? I thought it could. It can, yeah.
I still feel
Well,
like it would
whenever
be
I
smarter
told you
to
that,
put-
I must have been wrong. I apologize.
I'm unsure, but I still feel like it would be smarter to put S first.
Well, we
Do
would
we
then
have a
need an
problem?
as at the as item at themselves. Because the item needs to know the witch is in a distance from it.
Oh yeah. Maybe you should turn to S at S here, and then do an entity check for the witch, and don't execute S the witch.
There's not gonna be I guess this is
But
gonna
the
be.
witch has to run the function.
That's true.
Could we just add a sort equals random to the execute on the item? So that way, even though only one item is processed per clock cycle, it randomizes each time.
That would be okay-ish.
Can we do arbitrary?
No, because
No,
that
because
won't
arbitrary
randomize
will return
the same
random.
item
Yeah,
each time.
arbitrary is not random. The reason that it wasn't, it was executing this, it wasn't doing it when we saw it last, is because it was already arbitrary and it was getting the probably the oldest item.
So I guess now the more items there are on the ground, the longer it'll take. But then it just feels kind of like it's been randomized a bit, like the duration.
Yeah.
The
more
something like
golden
red
apples that are on the ground.
red mushrooms is probably going to be the least common thing on the ground. Golden apples and golden carrots aren't really going to be found that much.
Yeah. And how often do you have red mushrooms on the ground, realistically?
So
you might have 6.
If I was trying to troll somebody and sort of trying to stop them from being able to convert their villager, I can scatter apples on the ground, but it won't stop them. It'll just slow them down.
And then you're fighting random.
Yeah, well, if you
No one likes doing that.
If you put down like 1 million red mushrooms on the ground, build a machine that refreshes them all the time.
99 red mushrooms.
Then you get banned. 99 red mushrooms on the floor.
Oh, is there an English version of that song?
999 Luftballons, or whatever it is.
Yeah.
There is an English version, yeah.
Is that 99 bottles on the wall?
No, it's 99 red balloons. Have you not heard that one? Is it,
Oh,
is it 99
gotcha.
or 999?
It's
99.
99.
99.
I hear
Yeah.
bad coding practices. Hush.
Could you, do you guys, have you seen Bob's Burgers? Or have you heard of it?
I've heard of it. I don't know what it's about. So
Is
by
that a
hearing of
burger
it, I
restaurant?
mean, like, I know it exists.
It's a fun show, but they did a cover of it. As, like, the characters. Do that on the public server and you get banned for having too many entities, having lots of items on the floor. Yeah. I am okay with this because
I
other
think this is
solutions
fine,
would be very taxing to calculate.
Yep. I think this is fine. At some point it will backfire, I'm sure. But for now it's fine. It will
We
hold.
have the GitHub bug tracker now, so
I
We're
want to
good.
say that we managed to update this in under 2 hours, so we should finish now.
all right, let's go. 2
All right.
minutes.
Let's go.
Clock out. Here we
Well,
go.
yeah, thanks for watching,
Thank you for
everybody,
watching,
and for
guys.
the feedback
Yeah.
and suggestions. Hopefully this will be useful. And the prices are okay. I think they'll be alright. For 3 to
Price
like,
is right.
5 elements. Elements, the new Emerald animations.
Sparks, we gotta quit now. Just 30 seconds left on
Okay.
the clock.
Okay, we're done. See ya. See you guys. Bye.
See ya.
Quick.
Bye,
We're
guys.
done.